And personally, I don't care because it's not like I'm trying to be a professional mind man, but misinformation isn't a good thing and shouldn't be promoted. Like, the media is held liable for misinformation, so why shouldn't the Minecraft media be? Because Minecraft is very serious,
Not
okay?
the full bridge community, but it's like a group of people that try to identify themselves as the entire bridge community. And they're like really toxic and they just seem to hate life entirely. And I've made a few videos in the past about them and the stupid things they've done. And they try to
Totally not. It must be autoclicker. Oh my god, even though there's literally no other evidence at all on my channel that kind of proves to them. But you know, whatever. Click sounds fake. You know, that sort of stuff is all fake. Let's be honest. This was also in the time that I was still learning to jitter, so yeah, it was about 30 CPS. Brilliant observation. But hey, at least Strobe admitted to the mistake he made there. He wasn't trying to be a terrible person, I don't think, so like, he made a mistake. It's whatever, he's a chill dude. But like, he has a lot of clips from that stream 7 months ago, and the entire basis of his argument is from that stream. Like, that's not possible. And spam clicking is, according to this logic, the only way to Breezely. You can't time Breezely, that's not possible. It's totally not 3 CPS to time a Breezely, which is kind of what I click. And like, I have made it quite apparent throughout like my entire channel that I time Breezely, and I've been timing and practicing timing Breezely for a while. So anyways, this guy Strobe made a video telling people how I apparently started hacking in Minecraft because yeah, I'm just that cool. So he starts by mentioning how I have recently been doing the hacking thingy that, yeah, bad people, but you know what, who cares? Honestly, free views, I'm not complaining. So anyways, in summary, why does this video have so many old clips? Like, what are you trying to prove me clicking now with old clips? Why? And like, too nice joke, can you please include audio or do proper research? I mean, I get it, you seem like a chill dude, Strobe, but please, if you're gonna put someone's identity on the line, please do research. It's just a few minutes
are
research.
clips of me
Clicking 19 TPS while requeuing, which is like fairly odd if you don't understand the context of the stream and like what exactly was going on. And the other one was me literally clicking 30 CPS. But the problem was it wasn't just me clicking 30.
Because picture packs, but then they like tried to steal my packs and they're saying that they're gonna re-upload all my packs and it's just like what's the point? It's so convenient is getting people to find their live videos because they're my packs and people already know are being overrated because they're low skill ones is what allows me to do that. Probably. Yeah, it was very toxic, but
yeah, this is kind of gay.
Comment for this
Alright,
video.
come on, Open.
Anyway,
You want to be a little fucking harmful little guy? Come on, unmute the mic then. Because clearly, you want to fucking talk shit.
Bdamja likes to sit in his bubble and believe that everybody who doesn't like him just isn't part of the bridge community. I went and talked to some of the biggest names in the community to get their opinions throughout the video.
Alright, so my name is Bdamja. Some people will call me BD. And I've been playing bridge for a long time. I think it's about 2 years now. I've been playing since like, I think it was like since July 2018. And I think I considered myself to be pretty known in the community. I've been around for a long time. I participated in like a lot of tournaments and stuff. I know a lot about the game and been pretty involved with the community. And I've been one of the leaders of Bridgers for a long time. And I was leader of Overpass, which was an old bridge guild. And I consider myself, I think I've been pretty good at the game.
Hi, my name is Absorptive, also known as Murdy. I'm one of the oldest bridge players that are still around in the community. I've been playing since May 2018. I'm a former officer and co-guild master of Bridgers.
Hi, I'm ApplePies. I used to be the guild master of Bridgers. I've been playing Bridge since like 2018, back when it was in the prototype lobby. I'm like a tournament player and I have over 5,000 wins.
On June 10th, 2020, Red Archer's main account, RedArcher37, received a 1-year ban. This is his second confirmed Watchdog ban while playing Bridge. Upon the first ban he received, he claimed to have no knowledge about why he got banned. A few days later, he realized that it is possible to be false banned by the anti-cheat for client-side physics that the server would not understand. Using this newfound knowledge, he decided that his ban must have been for a new discovery, being able to swim in some gold types. For those who aren't aware, there are two gold types that you can swim in, water goal and lava goal. Due to this client to server difference, he could possibly be given a false ban for swimming in these goals. He claims that this is the reason for his watchdog ban, that he swam in his goal and was false banned. The only mention of this false ban method that I could find was a post made by the famous player Seismic, roughly 9 months before Red Archer's first ban. It reads, "Wait, don't use lava goal, holy shit, they ban you if you use lava goal." This said, there has not been any public record of false bans from this in the past, and to this day there remains no other bans for this reason. Lack of contextual evidence to support this theory that using lava or water goal can lead to false bans brings a lot of suspicion onto whether or not it is truthful. His second ban, however, follows a clear as glass storyline. After months of using an auto-clicker, Watchdog finally caught up to his greediness and served him a 1-year ban. For the last 6 months, he has been ban evading on Hypixel. The only way to continue making content for his YouTube channel was to ban evade, brushing off the ban as illegitimate. However, this is not the only ban that he has been evading. As it turns out, his entire YouTube channel is ban evading, as his previously owned channel was terminated due to breaking YouTube's terms of service. Both of these bans seem very concrete on the reasoning. However, Red Archer continuously defends himself, claiming that these bans hold no value or simply don't exist. Let's see what the community thinks of these bans. Why do you think he got banned?
I am fairly certain that Red Archer was banned for auto-clicking, probably a left-click auto-clicker on his first ban. And I think he explained that his first ban was because of the lava goal glitch, which is where you used to be able to glitch where you had a lava goal and you could like swim around and float in it. And I think that's what he claimed to have gotten banned for, but I don't really believe that at all. And it was around like a little bit after he started clicking extremely fast and right click. And so I think that's a little bit, it just doesn't make any sense. Plus I've tried it before myself. I haven't heard of literally anybody else getting banned for it.
Initially, I did believe his claim that he was banned for the lava goal, as I was aware of it not being an isolated case because somebody else already provided the same claim month for this. But as time went on, and Red Archer seemingly out of nowhere became better and better at clicking, I became more suspicious of what was going on. I thought it was nice and he wouldn't lie about it. He had my trust. But when his infamous stream happened, I knew he was auto-clicking, and I haven't changed my opinion ever since.
Okay, so Red is definitely banned on his main account. I've seen people log into his account and it comes up with a 1-year watchdog ban. So he's lied to his audience that he's not banned and he's just playing on an alt because he doesn't want people to snipe him because of his name or Q-dodge him because of his name. But then he later changed the name of his alt to Red Archer 38, so that doesn't make any sense. The reason it's a 1-year ban is because of his prior ban for 1 month, which was another watchdog ban.
Now you might be wondering, what is Red Archer's response to his ban? Well, luckily, he hasn't yet privated this one.
And as you guys know, on my main account I am roughly 200 wins from godlike, but I had this brilliant idea that since I'm sort of losing interest in bridge, I need to find a new way to like reinvest in the game and continue. I need to continue I'm gonna continue after I explore this goal. Alright, anyway, so as I was saying, to regain interest in the game, I had a brilliant idea that no one ever must have thought of before. I'm gonna play on an alt. I know, no one's ever done that before. That's something that doesn't exist among the 30 different alts.
As is made clear, Red is acting in bad faith here, making it seem as if he isn't banned to bury the truth further down, hiding it from his audience. Is he ban evading? Should he?
I'm almost positive that he is ban evading. Actually, I am positive that he's ban evading. And I don't really think it's fair that he is. And I definitely don't think it's fair that he's doing it and lying about it. Like lying to literally everybody about it. And yeah, and I think he should be punished for ban evading.
He received a 365-day ban on his account. Therefore, he is ban evading, abusing Minecraft's broken account system. I don't think under any circumstance he should ban the bait, even if it is to just upload content to his YouTube channel. You got banned for breaking the rules, own up to it and wait the ban out.
Red is definitely ban evading because he's banned on his main and he's playing on an alt and not his main because he's banned on his main. It's against the rules. He's lying to people that he's not ban evading until it gets to the point where he's asked to log into his main account to show he's not banned. I don't think he should be doing it because it was a just ban because he was cheating.
My God, we don't go to the feds. We don't go to the feds. I pray all the money don't go to my head. Don't go to my head. I pray on my glove when I'm going to bed. When I'm going to bed. Now pray for those suckers that wanted me dead. Cause all of them dead. Fuck. Ballin', 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 ballin' on them like I'm James Harden. I don't drive it if it ain't fun. I don't fuck it if it ain't fun. Still eating and I ain't torn. Nigga getting it. Got that letter with me with the 33 and Scotty Pippen.
Before I go into the next segment, I'd like to prefix it by rewatching two particular clips that will prove to be relevant. These are both stream clips taken from the same stream just a few minutes apart. The former is when he is not on handcam video, and the latter is when he is providing live video.
I'm getting 9 or 10.
Yeah, yes, sir. Because bow and rod are essentially the same thing.
There is a never-ending list of clips of Red Archer clicking well over what he is capable of. I will not bore you with these clips, but rather attack the arguments that he has previously made to defend himself. A lot of the clips you just saw are from March 19th, 2020. This is the day Red Archer decided to auto-click on stream and the community really started to notice. He claims that his brother was there clicking alongside him on another mouse, however we find this extremely improbable. Why was it not his first excuse? Let's take a look at the reasons he gave in order to explain his high CPS. Upon first being questioned about it, he offered to, and later did, show handcam footage to Speed Toggle, a well-known member in the community. The issue with this is that Speed is no expert when it comes to these kinds of things, and missed a lot of key points that were hit. During the handcam, you could clearly see that Red Archer really was jitter-clicking, however the shake on his monitor was far beyond what most players would even consider usable, let alone reasonable compared to clips taken just a few minutes prior. Although it is not very clear in the video, careful attention to detail will show that these are definitely not the same clicking method. In the first clip of him clicking, briefly before the handcam started, he had no shake and was consistently hitting 10 to 12 CPS. In the second clip of him clicking, now on camera, there was absurd shake along with a drop to 8 to 10 CPS. One of these is clearly an auto-clicker while the other is his painful attempt at jitter clicking. Let's go back to the excuses that he first brought up in defense of the allegations. Firstly, he tried claiming that he clicks with both hands. That's right, he claimed to jitter click with one hand while the other hand would stabilize the mouse. I hope it is clear why I will not go into too much detail here, as it is not a feasible method and he quickly backtracked on the idea. A few Skywars games later, he hit us with a second, slightly more thought out approach. He claimed that he clicked with 3 fingers, comparable to how some trackpad users might play. Although very easy to follow through with, he later refused to further explain this claim and stopped responding to us altogether. It was not until several days later when he started claiming that his brother was there clicking the whole time. This further pushes the narrative, like with most situations regarding Red Archer, that when caught in a poor situation he simply stops responding altogether until he can think of a better response, usually a few days, and he returns all high and mighty with a new excuse in hand. Do you think he cheats?
Yes, I think Red Archer was at least at one point definitely using a right click auto-clicker, and most likely a left click auto-clicker as well, but I can't say for sure.
I have no doubt he uses a right auto-clicker at the very least. The proof that backs this claim is too much for his defense to overcome. Fancy prior to all the allegations is simply put not enough to convince me of anything. This, combined with the fact that all videos where people found suspicious behavior by him have either been deleted or unlisted, make it very hard to believe anything Red Archer said or continues to say about all the allegations against him.
I think Red used to cheat. He used to at least auto-click since like March 2020. He stopped auto-clicking by now, except for whenever he does like random bridging, like breezily bridging and stuff. Okay, so at one point, Red actually made a fake Twitter account for the bridge player Trash Client, who's like really well known. He's got the #1 bridge win streak, #1 2v2 wins in bridge. over 5,000 subscribers. So he pretended to be Trash Client on Twitter for like, I think it was like 6 months. He got like 100 to 150 followers on that account. He was followed by like other non-bridge players and his friends, and at one point it got to the point where he was actually like DMing his friends on the account pretending to be Trash Client, talking about like YouTube and such. So Trash eventually figured it out and then exposed it and everything, but didn't clarify that it was Red Archer because he didn't know. But you can tell it's Red Archer because I took a screenshot of the accounts the Twitter was following before it was exposed, and it included Red Archer, Weave Ray, who's Red Archer's alt, and also Bridgeathon, which is Red Archer's tournament. And then after the Twitter was exposed, it unfollowed all of those accounts. And you can also tell it's him because just like the rest of his Twitter alts, all of the likes are either Red Archer or other popular Minecraft YouTubers. So his likes just look like Technoblade and Red Archer and Skeppy, just repeating all of those. Yeah, Misdemeanors still follows that account. Misdemeanors has like 17 people following, and it's one of those. So that you can use that as proof that that's the old account, because Misdemeanors follows it.
Red Archer currently has 2 members on his channel. Members are a paid subscription on YouTube. They comment on most of his videos. Who are these people, you may ask? Unfortunately, it seems they are Red Archer's alts. Red Archer hosts 2 YouTube alt accounts that he frequently posts copyrighted material to. This also happens to be what he did on his previous YouTube alt account before it was taken down. Firstly, let's prove that these are the same people. Looking at a few of their uploads, you'll quickly notice that they upload similar content, being clips from popular Minecraft streamers. Having similar content is just a coincidence though, right? Some of this content isn't just similar, but rather these channels sometimes upload the exact same video with the same thumbnail under different titles. It should be noted that they both have generic account names, and Red Archer even decided to switch up the content on one of them to film-related copyright content instead, as soon as people started to call him out on it. These accounts are clearly owned by the same person. Let's take it a step further to prove that they are owned by Red Archer. Both accounts only have one membership, to Red Archer's main channel. They both only watch and comment on one channel's videos, once again being Red Archer's main channel. In summary, Red Archer is not only pretending to be his own viewers to help grow his channel, actively manually viewing, commenting, and liking his own videos, but is taking it a step further and donating to himself to seem more popular than he actually is.
So Red also talks about how Bridgers in general, the players are bad because we allowed him to get like a 200 plus daily win streak, when in reality it's just the bridge queues aren't very representative of like the skilled community. You can queue 200, 300, 400 games and never come across anyone that's like well known or necessarily good. So I wouldn't really say that that's something to be used against bridgers from like a skill perspective. And then Red's also not even known for being good. He lies about beating known players. His one claim to fame is like last year he beat Bdamja on Tundra when Bdamja did not make a proper defense because he was not really trying that game. And then Red, of course, records everything and then uploads it without saying he was recording. Red tries to invalidate all of these opinions by saying that bridgers aren't the majority of bridge players, not the majority of the bridge community, so it doesn't really matter. And to that I say, when we're referring to bridgers as in the Discord server, not necessarily the Hypixel Guild, then yeah, it is the majority of the bridge community, because I'm not going to count people that play a few hundred games and don't really interact with anybody else. They're like a closed friend group of like 10 people that play bridge amongst themselves. So if there's any bridge community apart from bridgers, it's either got people from bridgers in it, like the majority of bridgers people, or it's a lot smaller.
A message from the community.
Yeah, it's going to be so much easier if you just admit the things that you've done. It might not be better in the short run, but it's going to be so much better in the long run.
I believe Red Archer now has the chance to own up to his mistakes, because we all make them. If he and he comes out saying he did, he will earn my respect. But that doesn't stop me from calling out on his very unusual behavior, be it making random Twitter alt accounts to impersonate other people, or making YouTube alt accounts to comment on his videos.
my message to Red Archer would be, if you want the community at large to accept you back, I think you should delete your current subbotted channel and make a new channel. At that point, I don't even care if you keep banning on Hypixel, whatever. Stop alting in your comments and writing fake comments for yourself, and I assume liking your own videos, and you can also see you're liking your own tweets on your alt accounts. As for overlays, I don't really care if you keep making them, but if you're gonna steal my files and other people's files and textures, at least put credits somewhere that's not like a little thank you to X in the description, because that doesn't really cut it.